Alright, so I'm going to try out another kinetic energy experiment. I figured that this object might be a good object to measure the impact. This is called flower foam. They use it for flower arrangements. The interesting thing is about this thing, when you press it, it leaves a mark. You can see how deep it penetrated this into the foam. So it would be interesting to see. So this is not going to be my card, and I'm going to drop over this ramp, and it's going to go through the photo gate. This is going to be the one mass going twice as fast. I'm going to let it collide into the foam, and it's going to leave a mark. I've already tried it out. There's a mark, and I'm going to do the same, doubling the mass and half the distance. I mean half the velocity, and then we're going to see if the penetration mark, the pressure mark, is going to be the same or not. So let's try it out. I hope it will work. Alright, this is going to be the setup. I put a heavy object over here so that the foam can't move when the card collides. To make sure that the card doesn't lose velocity, so as soon as it goes through the photo gate, it will directly hit the foam. So because if I place this further, it will lose velocity. So as soon as it comes out, it will immediately hit it. So there will be no loss of velocity, or at least a minimal loss of velocity. So what I've done is I have attached a nail to the card so that we can see how deeply the nail will penetrate into the foam. So that might be a good indication to measure the force, the incoming force. So let's give it a couple of shots. And here I've put some markings on the nail so that it gives even a better indication of how deeply it penetrated the foam. Alright, so this is the one mass going twice the velocity. Okay, so the velocity is, the timing is 0.0786. Believe me or not, I'm not gonna turn the camera every time. So it went about one over the one line a bit. Alright, so velocity timings 0.0785. Let me show you. I think it's about over the one mark. Let me show you from above. Alright, let's take it out. Wait, I'm gonna take it out. Not really easy to with one hand. Hold on. Alright, so it was like 1.5, just between the first and the second mark. Alright, so timing 0.0786. Let's see. There are 4 markings, so it's again over the first marking and a half. The timing is 0.0789. Penetration depth seems to be 2. Timings 0.0795. Penetration depth seems, whoops, once again 1.5. You can see that's the second marking, and there are 4, so it's once again over the half. So we have, this is like 3 times 1.5, and once we had at the 2 mark. All right, timings 0.1541. Penetration depth right at the first mark. All right, timing 0.1423. Penetration just a little bit further than the first mark. All right, so timing 0.1432. a little bit beyond the first mark. Alright, let's now see what happens when the 2 mass goes twice the velocity. Timing 0.0803. Let's see. It's over the second one. Alright, timing 0.0773. Seems like 2.5. Timing 0.0784. 2.5.